In this breaking story, you're about to watch Donald Trump crash a New Year's Eve party with an absolutely unhinged speech. That's right, Donald Trump seems to be going into 2026 even more insane than before. How's it going, everybody? Hunter Avalone here with Occupy Democrats. Welcome back to another video. 2026 is now upon us, but Donald Trump's Epstein issue is not going away.
We are learning there may be millions of documents still to be released from the case against convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. By law, those files were required to be made public nearly 2 weeks ago. CBS's Scott MacFarlane has the latest.
An attorney for some survivors of Jeffrey Epstein's sex crime says the delay in the release of the Epstein files is a slap in the face for these women. They've been seeking these records for years to determine if anyone else helped enable, fund, or cover up Epstein's crimes. As of tonight, the Department of Justice is nearly 2 weeks late in releasing the case files of federal investigations of Epstein and co-conspirator Ghislaine Maxwell. Federal law required the release by December 19th. 12 days later, the Department of Justice isn't saying when it'll finish the job. A New York Times report today said approximately 5 million pages must still be processed. CBS News could not independently confirm that number, but a legal team representing survivors says it estimates only 1% of the files have been posted so far. Deputy U.S. Attorney General Todd Blanche issued a statement today saying they have all hands on deck, including redacting private victim information.
And even as Donald Trump's attack on the Capitol is nearing 6 years ago, more and more damning information is coming out.
For nearly 3 decades, I've been a career prosecutor. I've served during both Republican and Democratic administrations, and I've been guided by those principles in every role I've held. I continued to honor those principles when I was appointed to serve as special counsel in November of 2022. The decision to bring charges against President Trump was mine, but the basis for those charges rests entirely with President Trump and his actions, as alleged in the indictments returned by grand juries in 2 different districts. Our investigation developed proof beyond a reasonable doubt that President Trump engaged in a criminal scheme to overturn the results of the 2020 election and to prevent the lawful transfer of power. Our investigation also developed powerful evidence that showed that President Trump willfully retained highly classified documents after he left office in January of 2021, storing them at his social club, including in a ballroom and a bathroom.
But now Trump just crashed a New Year's Eve party with an unhinged speech. Take a look at this. First, Trump and Melania arrived for the New Year's Eve event at Mar-a-Lago. But by the time Trump got on stage, he couldn't help himself but derail everything and go into an insane tangent about fraud, most of which has already been debunked.
We're back, we're strong. I didn't think it could happen this fast. It's happening a lot faster than anybody would have thought possible. We have a lot of leaders here, great leaders like Tom Emmer. I watch him on television. He was talking about Somalia today. Where's Tom? He was talking about the Somalian population, and not very nicely. He was not nice, but that's okay. It isn't mine. Where is Tom? He's great. What a great leader he is. We need you in Minnesota. We need you in Minnesota. He's actually in Washington. Big, powerful congressman, but you did a great job today, Tom. Thank you very much. We all appreciate it because we want to take back our country. Can you imagine? They stole $18 billion. That's just what we're learning about. That's peanuts. In California is worse. Illinois is worse, and sadly, New York is worse. A lot of other places. So we're going to get to the bottom of all of it. It was a giant scam. Other than that, we're going to have a great New Year. Actually, I view that as a reason for a good New Year because we're going to get to the bottom of it. We're going to get that money back. It's all coming back.
Thanks so much for watching. Please click that like button and subscribe to Occupy Democrats so that you can stay informed and help us stop Donald Trump.